Hey guys, I've been sick for the past 2 weeks or so, but in the meantime I got the new God of War NECA 2-pack with Atreus over here. And my original plan was to keep my old Kratos, pair him up with Atreus, yada yada, and then just take parts from both of them to make the best Kratos figure. So I was going to take the forearms with the chains from the new one and just put them on that one. And I was also going to take this entire floating piece and put it on here because look at this, it looks terrible. But it turns out that separating the torso from the legs is actually quite difficult, and then also this piece is actually glued onto the legs. So I scrapped that idea pretty quick, so I thought I was just going to do the forearms. But after having them both for a while, I started to actually really like the more pinkish color, because this looks like more like rock almost. And in the game, Kratos has a sort of pinkish tint to his skin. So the more I was looking at it, the more I noticed that it's actually quite a lot more accurate than this one. But the problem here was that the original head for the re-release was lacking a lot of paint. Like, this one was pretty beautifully painted with several washes and a lot of dry brushing, but this one is cast in white plastic and then it has like a pink wash over it, I think. And like every single wrinkle was unpainted. The red marks just looked really off. They were even more splotchy than this one's. And the beard was also completely devoid of any sort of detail. But I got bored, since, you know, being sick does that to you, so I decided to paint this one up for fun. And now I'm actually liking it over this one. So I'm gonna bring them both closer. We're gonna put down Atreus for a bit. I dry brushed a bit more. I basically repainted all of the leather bits to give them some more definition. Now if you compare, this one is untouched over here, but this one I dry brushed quite a lot, all of the leathery bits. I also drilled 2 holes so that the chains can attach to there. I painted this bit here. I gave it a little bit, I gave the pelts a bit more of a dry brush as well. The only thing I wish I could have done was to transfer this bag to this one, because this one is more accurate. So in the end, I'm keeping this one and I'm selling this one or giving it to one of my friends. I would, however, quite like your opinion about the whole thing, so let me know which one you think is better. Lastly, we have Atreus. I gave this entire pelt a dry brush of grey, because in the game it's quite light actually, it's not pitch black like it was originally on the figure. And I also redid his entire face skin tone, because the freckles he had painted on originally just looked terrible. And his eyes are also completely redone, because originally they looked awful. They were just way too big. But yeah.
Meet? Wait, us?
Behind me.
Well, I'm pretty sure you weren't talking to me back there.